this is how you get into the Awakenings room without actually completing a raid. And this is how you get into the factory before the raid even starts. These are some of the craziest Blox Fruits hidden locations that you will never find. Okay, so the very first secret area that you can get into is located on the first sea. This is actually kind of interesting because if you're already in the second sea, then you've actually been to this area before. But this is a way to re-enter that area because you're actually not able to do this without glitches, obviously. And the place I'm talking about is where the Ice Admiral is located. Most people know that when you do the quest to get into the second sea, the final thing that you have to do is defeat this NPC called the Ice Admiral. And he's located underneath the frozen village behind these doors. And when you do the quest, you actually get a special key that you can use to open this wooden door. But if you actually don't have that key, then there's no normal way to get inside. Unless you obviously use the flash step glitch. All you have to do is turn your character to face a certain way and boom, you can glitch to the door. And once you get in here, you can actually fight the Ice Admiral for the second time. And it isn't really a fair fight because you can't actually do damage to him. And I think the devs made it like this to make it so that people that have already defeated this boss don't defeat it again. And also it would be kind of an unfair fight if a third sea player just pulled up here and just destroyed the boss in one hit. And there's no practical use to this glitch unless you just want to die, I guess. So let's move on to the next one. The next glitch we got here is actually kind of useful, and that is a way to get into the Awakenings place. Everyone knows that after you complete a raid in Blox Fruits, you actually get teleported to this specific room if you have the fruit equipped that you wanted to awaken. And it's going to let you awaken an ability. But did you know that there's actually a way to get into this room without doing a raid or completing anything? You can literally just get into this room for free. And the way you do that is by coming to this very specific spot on the second sea and basically using the same flash step glitch again. And once you do that, you should be able to see a weird looking box over here. All you have to do is start dashing over to it. This glitch works well if you have the awakened magma fruit or the ice fruit, so you can walk on water, but holding spacebar also works. But that way you're going to end up taking a bit of damage. Anyways, once you get over to this box, you should find a place that you can stand on, or if you're a pro, you can just jump and use the flash step glitch. Once you do that, boom, you should be teleported inside the box. And when you talk to the NPC, it actually does not let you awaken your fruit because that would be way too overpowered. And I'm pretty sure the devs already expected players to do this. Next secret area I got for you guys is also located on the second sea, and it's not too far from this area. Everyone knows about the factory on the second sea. The factory raid is a very popular raid in the second sea, and the reason for that is because you have a chance of getting that Sidum rifle, one of the best guns in the whole game. And the way you win a factory raid is by dealing the most damage to the core. And for that, obviously you need more time. But every player in the factory raid actually gets an equal amount of time. Well, what if I told you that wasn't the case? There's actually a way to get into the factory before the raid even starts. And you guessed it, it's by using the exact same flash step glitch from before. All you have to do is walk over to the entrance, turn your camera, and boom, you can flash step inside. This is gonna let you get a head start before all those other players. Well, it's only like a 2-second head start, but a head start's a head start. And if there's a lot of players, every second matters. Moving on, we're going back to the first sea for this next secret place. And this is located at the Magma Village. I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys watching this video have already been to the Magma Village, but did you know about this secret location here? And no, I'm not talking about the volcano itself. You can't really miss that. But if you walk over to the side of the volcano over here, there's actually a place that you can walk into. It's literally like an intangible rock. And once you walk inside, you're gonna see this living skeleton NPC. And if you talk to him, he's gonna sell you the soul cane. And I'm pretty sure the skeleton is meant to be just like Brook from One Piece and even uses the same sword, so that's pretty cool. Next secret location I got for you guys is back in the second sea, and I'm talking about the cursed ship. Everyone knows about the cursed ship. It's literally the ship. It's located right next to this island over here, and it's a big part of the quest for the second sea. But did you know that the ship is actually not in the ship? Once you walk into the entrance of the ship, it actually teleports you very, very far away. You can actually get to that area from boat. In the place you spawn in from the second sea, if you turn around and just drive a boat straight, you're gonna end up seeing this huge area, and that's where the ship is actually located. And you can also get to this area if you simply walk into the ship the normal way and flash the glitch outside it. But make sure you don't walk around too much because the red area actually damages you and you can't really stand here for too long. But there's a cheeky way to get past this. You can simply hold down an ability. The secret area does not have much use, but it's still a pretty cool Easter egg. Moving on, I got another place in the second sea. Everyone knows about the raids area. It's located at this huge building over here. But did you know that there's a second area that you can actually do raids, and it's located all the way over here at this mountain. Once you get up here, you're gonna be wondering, how do I enter this place? Well, you have to walk to this specific located right here, and boom, once you walk in there, you'll find a different raid place. I guess you can use this if the server is completely full and people are already using raids. I'm not really sure where they added this. It's kind of impractical, but the more you know, the better, I guess. Moving on, we got yet another super secret place located in the second sea, and this is located at the cafe, the center of all areas. To access this place, all you have to do is walk to the cafe, collect select this chest here and walk down the secret ladder. No, this is not the secret place. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that. Anyways, once you walk down and you have to turn left, go to the Awakenings expert. No, you don't really need to talk to him. You see this door here? Basically, you have to position your camera and use the flash tip glitch one more time. Once you do that, you're going to be teleported into a secret room. This is known as the Wedlock Toad room, because if you look at the sign over here, it's going to say something about Wedlock Toad, but I can't read the rest of it. And this room is pretty interesting, I guess. There's like a bed, there's a bunch of stuff falling down, we got carpets, and it's also green themed, because I mean it's themed after a frog, so I guess that makes sense. Moving on, we're going back to the first sea, and this is the temple area. Everyone knows about this temple. If you were at Upper Sky in the first sea, you should know about this temple. But did you know that there's actually a secret way to get inside the temple? When you're at the bottom of the temple and you walk down into this area, you're going to notice that there's walls blocking your way, but there's actually a way to break these walls, and all you have to do for that is use a special type of ability that can break objects. And I'm pretty sure every fighting style slash fruit in the game at least has one of these abilities. Once you do that, boom, the block is going to break and you can head inside the temple. And you might be wondering what's in the temple, but before I tell you that, I'm going to tell you guys another way you can get inside, and that's by using the flash tip glitch. So if you don't want to waste your time using an ability, you can simply just use the flash tip glitch. Now, this glitch really is overpowered. Like, half the secret areas in this list are accessible with the flash tip glitch. But anyways, once you head inside the temple, you're going to notice a total of 8 chests. And these chests give you a lot of coins, and I recommend server hopping these chests, and it's something I mentioned in one of my first videos like literally over a year ago. And this place is very, very useful to server hop, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to do that. You can get a lot of coins and max out easily with this method. Moving on, we got a secret place located in the underwater city, also on the first sea. If you head to the underwater city, you're going to notice that there's actually barriers blocking you from entering the water. But if you actually equip the ice fruit or the awakened magma fruit and you head to the specific part of this barrier, you actually notice you can slip through this barrier. And once you do that, you can just keep walking. And I'm not really sure where this goes, but if you get walking, I'm pretty sure you should get close to the main sea, because Fishman Island, just like the cursed ship from before, is not actually located where it seems to be. It's very, very far away from the first sea. Moving on, we got another secret location at Skylands, and this is actually a part of the quest to upgrade the Dark Blade. But no normal player has access to the Dark Blade, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. If you walk to this specific house right here and flash step glitch inside, you should notice a love letter on the floor. And once you pick it up, you actually won't be able to read it, because the only way you can read it is if you're actually doing the quest to upgrade the Dark Blade. And once you end up upgrading your Dark Blade, you can actually change its color from bright green to bright white, and that looks very, very cool, but I think I still prefer the green version better. Moving on, we got another glitch in the first sea, and this one is located at the jungle. Most of you guys watching should know about the Saber Expert boss and the way to defeat him, because you literally need it for observation. But there's actually a way to start fighting this boss without doing that quest. The quest is very long and tedious, so you have to go through a bunch of puzzles back and forth to defeat the mob leader and a bunch of other boring stuff. And you might be wondering, what is that way to actually start fighting this boss without doing the quest? And I'm pretty sure like 95% of you guys watching should have already guessed this, and yes, it's using the flash step glitch. You literally just flash the glitch inside and boom, you can start fighting him. But be careful if you're low level, because this boss is very, very overpowered for the first sea, and if you don't have your health upgraded enough, you will end up dying very fast. Moving on, we're going to be talking about a secret area with the awakened Ice Admiral's castle. Everyone knows this place is located at the second sea, and this secret is actually a 2-for-1. One secret area at this awakened Ice Admiral's mansion is that after you defeat him, you actually have a chance of getting a key, which you can use to open this secret door over here, which you can use to get under the steps and get the Rengoku sword. But that's not the main part of this glitch. You see all these doors around here? Well, you literally can't enter like 99% of them. But what if I told you there's a way to get inside? And yup, it's using the flash step glitch. Once you glitch inside this place, you're going to access a pretty weird and glitched out area. And I don't think the devs wanted you to see this place. Once you get inside, it just looks really weird. There's a bunch of walls, and I guess you can go up here and back down, but this place has no real practical use. It's just pretty cool to see. Moving on, we got another first sea glitch, and this is located at Middletown. Everyone knows that there's a lot of houses at Middletown, but what if I told you one of them literally has an intangible door, so you can literally enter the building? You have to walk over to the specific house that's located right here, and boom, you can literally just walk inside. And once you walk inside, you're gonna find a bunch of weird stuff like football cards, a bunch of random stuff on the floor, and 2 important NPCs. One of them is Robot Mega, which you use for the Dark Blade V2 quest, and the other one is the Aura Editor, so you can literally change the color of your hockey whenever you want. Next secret location we got is located in the second sea, and this has to do with the Swan boss and the Jeremy boss. And a pretty interesting thing that you guys might have not known is that these bosses are literally located above and below each other. When you do the quest to get into the third sea, you have to defeat the Swan boss, and the way you do that is by getting to his mansion and walking inside the specific door right here. Once you do that, you're actually going to be teleported to a different location, and if you actually end up glitching outside this box, you're going to notice that you're actually inside a mountain, and if you end up glitching outside that mountain, you're going to be exactly at the place where the Jeremy boss spawns. Pretty cool Easter egg, and this place actually looks a bit weird as well. So the next Easter egg is actually another 2-for-1, and it's located at the place where you get your race V3 quest. Once you head into this mountain, which is actually a very secret area area, which you can get to through an invisible door. Once you access this area, there's going to be an NPC here called the Doghouse, and many of you guys did not know about this guy. He literally just sells you a kilo fruit for 94 Robux, and I shouldn't have to mention this, but that is not a very good deal. And the second cool thing located at this area is yet another glitch space. If you position your camera like this and TP through this area, you should be inside the mountain, and this is a very, very open and pretty cool looking place. I can't lie, this is an amazing area to have a 1v1. So if you want to fight against your friends, you know where to do it in secret.